forget if the elevator music is just softer on this version. I think it is, because I don't remember ever hearing elevator music in this version of the game, but in the PC it's pretty loud, I guess you could say.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
Probably mostly from me.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
I don't think that's what he meant, Chief. I think he meant we just have to hope that they will listen to the person who's representing us. But before that, we have to actually get there, and it's understandable that this is a long elevator because the Citadel Tower is pretty large, but, you know. Alright, let's hop to it. Are you guys behind me, or... Okay, my map just isn't updating. Sometimes when they're not there on the mini-map, I get a little scared, because I'm worried they're, you know, disappearing through walls or getting stuck on NPCs again. Oh, Executor, hi.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
I'm guessing this was the ongoing part of his investigation.
Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Probably not ongoing anymore, though.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Alright.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I sincerely doubt that, Mr. Vicarian, but we'll see what we can do. Well, time to, what's the saying I'm looking for here? Going into a situation where it's basically going to be impossible for me to get anything done. I don't know.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Alright, well, again, not really sure why we would be considered to join the council. We've only been here for, what did he say, 19... Or she, Avina, I think said 19 years. So I don't know why we'd be considered for that. Oh, Rear Admiral. Maybe he has some information.
I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants.
Sir, sorry to interrupt, but do you have, are you waiting because you have information on our investigation?
Commander?
I guess that means no. Okay, well, thanks for your time, Rear Admiral. Sir, excuse me. Oh, Captain. Hello, are you ready?
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Alright, let's, see what they have to say.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
Hey, hold on a second.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
Yeah.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me.
Oh.
I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
What a surprise.
But what can you expect from a human?
Can't say that I wasn't expecting that, but come on, man.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
That's not what this is about.
There's no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Why are we all pushing the
Shepard's
Spectres
admission
thing? There's a
into the
criminal
Spectres
here.
is not the purpose of this meeting.
Thank you.
This meeting has no purpose.
Oh, damn it.
The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Well, hey, I mean, you may think we're wasting time, but the Council isn't really going to be able to protect you if I find solid evidence.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue.
Please don't bring that up.
Commander Shepard's vision.
Damn it, Captain!
It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
You just blew our case.
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Yep.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
I don't think I can help this
You've
situation.
made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Can't say this outcome was unexpected. Hurts a little, but it's alright. We'll pick ourselves up and we'll strengthen our case, and we'll be back.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
History?
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race.
Captain, you're really jumping to
Every colony we have
conclusions
is
here.
at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Well, okay, sir, but what are we supposed to do now?
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Alright, well then I'll go talk to him.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
But he might have information, sir.
I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Can't say that, I mean, the captain does deserve better, but he kind of just blew our case for us, like, wide open. We wouldn't have gotten very far if he had left out the vision thing, but at least we would have had some sort of dignity with the case, so I'll handle it.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Right. Just in case he doesn't squeal, you got anything else for me?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Probably shouldn't pry right now about that. It doesn't seem to have any point to the stuff. Alright. I don't want to answer this. Let's start with this right here.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street.
Oh, don't you hate that?
They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
And then they yell at us for it.
Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
I don't know if I agree, honestly, because, like I said, Avina told us we've only been around the galactic community for 19 years, really. Galactic standard years, although it's been a little longer. Well, so that would mean 2164 would when we'd be officially accepted. I don't know, sir. I feel like we're just instigating something that we don't really deserve yet.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, They'd love to have us on the council, but it wouldn't be much of a deal for us.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
I guess that's true. Speaking of looking out for their own interests, it seems like Saren was pretty much on top of his own interests. Is that because of his... I mean, I feel like this is probably an obvious question, but it seems like his Spectre status really helped him through that whole thing.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Is this legal? Of course it's legal. The Council has their arm in that hole, in everything that a Spectre does. So, is it just an agent-by-agent basis? Like, what's the structure here? Is there a hierarchy?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Yeah, well, what happens if one of them abuses that power?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates.
Didn't seem like it
But when
was
something
Saren.
does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
So, Jenkins wasn't too far off with his little romantic legends, quote-unquote. So, they're careful when they're selecting their candidates, but like I said, it didn't seem like they were with Saren. How did they pick this guy?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
Can't say that really, I want this position, but I think that's just guilt over the fact that I've gotten so far, and I feel like it was riding on the fact that I got out of a coups alive. But I don't know. Alright, let's change the subject here, sir. You said, well, Udina said that we had a CSEC agent that he knew, this guy named Harkin. What do I need to know about him?
You don't think much of Harkin.
Or what do you know
The
about
guy
him?
joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
So, why is he still in CSEC then?
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Okay, so that means that my investigation shouldn't be buffered by CSEC agents. Good, good. I'll check in with you once I'm ready to go talk to Barlavan, because right now I just need to investigate one lead at a time.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Sounds good. Aye, aye, sir. Okay. So, council meeting didn't go well. And now we have to do the investigation ourselves, because the captain has been cut loose from the investigation. Can't say I feel good about that, but again, he did kind of blow our case wide open there, so... I suppose we'll make do with what we've got.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
It's an Omni tool. Hey, you know, you're not supposed to be disturbing them.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Not never mind. Don't you walk away from me.
Yes, is there something you want?
What were you doing just now?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Oh, hold on, man. I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
I got more important things to worry
All right.
about.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Okay, but, I mean, well, I know why he's covering it up, because you're not supposed to, get near them, but why do you feel the need to lie to perfect strangers?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
You know what this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of a couple of the urchins that I knew back home. Those were sweet little kids. Always, they tried to do things in a way that would benefit us, but... hell. Nostalgia's sake, you remind me of my children, in a figurative manner. I haven't had any children, but the children that I knew back home. Let me see if I can do something about this.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
Because the authorities
I
are
don't even
me.
know who you are.
Well, I mean, you can see by the... Well, I guess I don't have my N7 thing on anymore, so
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Okay, well, that's unnecessary, but I need a reason behind these scans. I'm not just going to do it for a few credits. I'm not a prostitute.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Definitely reminds me of one particular urchin that I knew back home. Alright, well, I'll see what I can do to help you out.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Alright, see you later. Okay, let's see if this thing works. You alright there, Lieutenant? Okay, so we got a scan of the Keeper. And he appears to be resting, I'm going to say. So it doesn't look like the scan did anything to him. It's not like he combusted or something. Let's have a look around. I'm sure this Keeper thing isn't really that important, but maybe... there's a possibility that the Keepers would know something about Saren's... the things that Saren has done, because... they walk around randomly through different things, including council meetings. Maybe, for some reason, one of them caught Saren talking about something that he wasn't supposed to, It's possible, especially these ones around the council chambers. I mean, they got probably walk through here a couple times a day, so... Maybe then Shorben can give me some info. Do we have a level up right now? No, we don't. How close are we? Kind of close. Sort of. In a way. Okay, so we have scanned the Keepers. There are 21 of them. I think I remember where most of them are. Most of them are fairly obvious, although some of them you almost never see them because they're in awkward positions and places, so... And we've got that one transmission, but we're not worried about that right now. Right now we're worried about Saren. So, we will have to check in. Where do I want to begin my investigation? We said we want to go see Harkin, so we'll have to see if we have clearance to go into the wards now. And then after that, well, we'll see what Harkin says, and then we'll go from there.
I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Make any headway there, Admiral?
Commander?
Evidently not. Alrighty, let me know if your investigation turns up anything. Although I don't think it has anything to do with mine. But we'll see. What the hell was that? It's still there, whatever it is. Oh well. I think there's one or two more keepers around here, if I remember correctly.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's
There's a terminal.
I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
So it seems like, even within his own race, Saren is a little bit, has a little bit of a reputation. Reputation that makes it worth it for the diplomat there to be kept out of the whole investigation. But, there's something more going on here than meets the eye, and we're going to have to figure out exactly what that is. Hopefully this Harkin guy or this Barlavon gentleman can point us in the right direction, because I sure as hell didn't gather any leads on my own. Never hurts asking for help, though. Alright, so down we go. I think I might skip this if the Lieutenant and Chief don't have anything interesting to say. Let's see.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Well, nobody ever said this was going to be easy. But I suppose we don't have a choice, do we? Avina's probably going to get pissed at me if I scan this keeper. Oh boy. Let's find out what happens. Keep going. Okay. Good. Doesn't seem like she noticed. Or maybe she did.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Enkindlers, huh? Anything crazy going on over here, sir?
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Well, why is it behaving in an disorderly and unlawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Oh, so it's preaching. Okay, so it needs a permit to preach.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So what exactly does this permit let him do?
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
And then you would have to arrest it, right?
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the Jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Okay, so you're trying to reason with it, and it's not going so well. Why don't I give it a shot?
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn Jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
I will see what I can do then. Hello there.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
A little bit of both, actually.
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
Let's get both sides of the story.
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
You'll have to forgive me for being naive, but,
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Oh, so that's what the major important thing in the Hanar history was. They mentioned that in the Prothean Codex entry, I think. So, but why are you doing this without a permit?
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now.
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
No, I disagree. If it's one thing to state the truth, and it's another thing to press it on other people's beliefs, man. That's in the realm of debate, and that could get hairy in a situation like this, where you're in a public place and people could, gather around, listen to you. It could look like there's a disturbance. Then people come in with tear gas bombs and riot shields, and it just gets bad for everybody. Why don't you just buy the permit?
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Yeah, but opposing the law doesn't seem like the correct way to go about doing this, man.
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I mean, I'm not accusing you of trying to cause trouble, but he's gonna make me buy it, isn't he? Well, if it'll quell the disturbance here, I mean, I guess I don't mind.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you?
Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth.
Hey, I'm trying to help you here, man.
However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
Well, I've got 150 credits burning a hole in my pocket. Here you go.
150 credits. This should cover you.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
I'm actually just trying to keep things peaceful around here.
This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Well, you're welcome, I think. Looks like the disturbance has been worked out there, sir.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
No problem.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Oh,
now, if you'll
thanks.
excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Alright, and he would give us some out of jail if we didn't have any, but, we can refill on the ship at any time, so it's not like we need to worry about that. Okay, so that's the financial district. Bar Levant is over there, and I think Shires is over there, according to what the Private Fredericks said back in the bar. But, we have to go to the wards and check out this Harkin fellow first. And along the way, maybe I can get back the money that I spent on that damn permit by scanning these keepers. Oh. The lack of credits in the beginning of this game makes me do stupidly petty things.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Good. Now maybe we could focus on putting more defenses on our colonies rather than just expanding through the galaxy willy-nilly, Like, that's just not going to help us in any way. Especially if the Geth are running around like crazy. Like, that's just a bad situation, man. I'm assuming that's the wards.
Do you think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier. That's the point.
Oh, actually, yeah, I remembered. Remembered something I need to check out.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Maybe I should have checked in with the... Okay, what I forgot to do, I need to go back to the bar because I need to check in with that guy about entertainment because Harkin happens to be located in Chorus Den. So I'll just meet you guys back up there. If, you know, a new radio thing doesn't play right here.
So, Williams, you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe banks hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
Can't say that I disagree with the chief there because it seems like things, you know, haven't really gone our way so far. But we'll make things right if we can turn up some evidence.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Alright, so we're back here in the bar, and we will get some more information on this entertainment stuff.
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Maybe I should have stopped in here only after we went and talked to the Citadel Council. Oh, well, what do you know about these entertainment spots?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
I don't mind livelier and deadlier. Although that is kind of paradoxical, but you know. Or is that an oxymoron? I always forget my English terms like that. I haven't done that kind of stuff since 12th grade. Anyway, thank you for the information.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you. And if you go over here, this is one of those keepers that I was talking about that's in an abrupt and not really easy to figure out spot. So if you need to scan them, or if you want to scan them, like in my case, you can go do that now. There isn't one in the executive's office, and I have to agree with Pem that the fact that his door keeps opening probably gets pretty annoying every time someone walks by. Although, it's probably the same for these guys too, these diplomats. So this is like a joint office, or like what exactly is this place? Hello.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Good for you, but what is this place exactly? Maybe that'll tell me. Huh. What the hell is this thing? Hi?
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Gonna have to ask them at the embassies about that one. Now, I know this guy, but he doesn't seem too interested in talking. Well, I know who this guy is. He's a Turian, but he doesn't seem too interested in talking. But we can talk to that keeper and get a level up. Yay! I feel like such an asshole for making you guys sit through me running all around the Citadel, trying to find the keepers. It's such a pointless quest normally, but I feel like it's good because it gets you a little bit of extra credits in the beginning and a little bit of extra experience, and that never hurts. I'm only planning on getting to level 40 in total, but yeah, we'll worry about that later. I think I'm going to go to these embassies now, just because, actually, no, wait. This is a bad idea. Because I can come back and talk to Captain Anderson if the Harkin thing doesn't work out. And then, we can visit the other embassies that are over there. We can visit our neighbors, if you can call them that.
Rally round!
Chief, what are you doing over there? Get over here. She's crazy. Is there anything in here that I can go to the wards now? Well, that's nice. I don't want to go to Cora's Den. Well, I do, but I want to walk there. So, we could go through the ward's elevator over by the Citadel Tower, but instead of that, I think we'll go down here and go to CSEC Academy, which will take us right there. I think. Will it? Well, it will, but I have to go through C. You know what? We are going to go take the ward's elevator. I'll be right back.